Hey, what's going on, tribe? Welcome to my channel. So, um, when was it? It was yesterday night, man. No, it was yesterday, all day yesterday. Um, it's gonna be one of them crazy Matrix talks, or I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it and see what comes to mind. Just kind of unloading, to see what's to start unload, just to share my thoughts and feelings about what's going on. So yesterday, I don't know. The last few days, I've literally been exhausted, like totally exhausted. I don't know. And this is yeah, it's not even normal. Just I've just been completely blown out. So I was like, all right. So all right, cool. We're gonna just relax, and just take it easy yesterday and that. And then was planning to go to the gym. Didn't end up going to the gym, because I don't know. I had to just YouTube it or just to see what was going on with the human resonance, because I'm so sensitive to the any um, any little changes to do with like the planet, or any little shifts, if there's spikes or a new moon or a full moon, I really get affected by it, man. So I was like, oh, what is going on? What is going on? So yesterday night, the human, or yesterday or whatever, the human resonance was just like literally off the chain or whatever. And I've literally been feeling it through, like it's like my whole nervous system is just on high alert. Like when I get like a message through my phone, my body's like jerking or jumping, and it's like, dude, it's like a text message, relax. And then my joints were just literally aching. My knees, like they have just non-stop been aching, man. And then I was getting the ear ringing and stuff yesterday. So I don't know how much is to do with the whole ascension symptoms, or is it the bullshit that they're just spraying us with, like, yeah, we're getting sprayed constantly. Like yesterday, like even when it comes to like the weather, like yesterday was all grey and cold. I literally had to turn my heating on yesterday, yeah. And then today, like sun's out, people's in their fucking shorts and t-shirt and that. So it's like, use lot, they are just, the weather manipulation is just off the chain. And people, like, I'm hearing people talk and stuff, and it's like, yeah, like the app will show you one thing, and then the weather's doing another, so it's throwing people completely off and stuff. So people are scattered, and it's like, yeah, this it's like, but like some people just can't see what's going on, and it's like fucking, like I'm looking around and I'm like, dude, I know I just don't resonate with what I see around me. Like, apart from being in nature, I resonate more with animals and the birds and the bees and shit right now. Because like, yeah, just this realm is, it's literally falling apart. Like there's literally, I don't know how it's even still functioning, and nothing is making any, it's like nothing is making any sense anymore. And I got a message yesterday about how every event that is happening in the collective and on planet Earth from the dawn of time, yeah, every event, well, since like society was created, like whatever, every event has been happening to make people become more aware of the corruption, and to push people to see the actual truth, and to make people realize like the world is not what it seems, yeah. And just things just not, yeah, things just don't, like things just don't make sense here, like things just don't make sense here. Um and even, yeah, and it's interesting because living in the present moment, it's like I feel that there's going to be uh, some event happen, whether, I don't know what it is. There's gonna be some event that, I don't know. There's just gonna. I just feel there's gonna be some event on a physical level, and I don't know how things are gonna play out in the 3D realm, because no one actually knows how things are gonna actually go down. Like, you know, are the poles shifting? Like, even with the solar flash thing, um, people think, oh yeah, is the solar flash gonna happen? And everyone's just gonna kind of wake up, and things are just gonna be different. I don't actually know, and it's gonna be interesting, because I haven't got no. This is where I'm trying to stay open-minded, because I haven't got. Yeah, I don't actually. No one actually knows how things are gonna play out. Yeah, even if you have the gift of foresight, you may get glimpses of things and events that can actually play out, but nothing is actually set in stone. Certain things are set in stone, but certain things aren't set in stone. So yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see how things play out, because things will obviously shift on an energetic level first, and then things will start shifting on a more physical material level, which is cool. But um, yeah, I don't know how things are gonna play out, man. It's just interesting, but it just feels so annoying, like being in this kind of hermit mode, stagnant, um, like yeah, this hermit mode, because I've got ideas and stuff, and it's hiccuping. The hiccuping and yawning is just every time I go outside. Yeah, the hiccuping and yawning is just off the chain, and it's like, all right, this is so annoying. And it's like I'm not tired, and like I haven't drunk or ate anything of recent to be hiccuping and yawning. So it's just annoying. Um, but I don't know how much of it is actually ascension symptoms or just the bullshit that they're just hitting us with on a daily basis and stuff. Like everything in this realm is so annoying, because the more conscious you become, you realize how everything around you is just bullshit. The food's bullshit, the water's bullshit, the air's bullshit. Everything is just crap. Yeah. So it's like, all right, try to not get too attached to that, which is quite frustrating. It's like, yeah, man, I just wanna, yeah, everything's there to kind of do you harm, to a certain degree. But it's trying to not get too attached to that, because it's only an experience. Yeah, we all signed up for this whole earthly experience, um, but yeah, more and more things are. Wow, that is so cool, man. So that's some like a luminous blue fly, mad. Um, Very interesting. But what I've noticed recently, I went for a walk down to the park near West End or whatever, and I swear there's new species of birds and shit. There's new species coming to the planet and stuff, because I went down there, and there's usually ducks and stuff. And some of the species of ducks I've never seen before, and I'm like, what? Like I've been down there a few times, and I ain't ever seen news lot. So things like things are going to be exiting, and new things are going to be new species are going to be coming in. I believe. No, it's happening. It's happening. Even things like certain things people don't believe in. You see dragons, fairies, leprechauns, all of that. Yeah, listen, they're all real, and they're around us. The more tuned in you are, the more you can see it. It's like little kids are so in tune. At a young age, you know, when you see a little kid in their own world and they're just seeing stuff, and it's like they're in their own world or whatever, they're actually tuned in and they can see the unseen. Yeah, and then society comes in and then programs them, and the majority of them lose touch with their gifts or whatever. There's the small few that stay in touch with their gifts, but like everything, yeah, even what we've been taught, man, is just so wrong and backward. Like the majority of it's just not true and lies. Like I was talking to my son the other day. It's like history. Like we was talking about history, and it's like they're talking about Hitler and slavery and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, they've been teaching literally they've been teaching the same thing since I was in school. So that was like 18 years ago, yeah. And it's like 18 years ago. Yeah, 18 years ago, and it's like they're teaching the same thing. So everything is literally evolving, technology is evolving, we're evolving, everything is evolving around us, but the school system is exactly the same as it was like 100 years ago. So something's not right there, and even then, they're prepping. The whole school system is for like it's like they're prepping you for work, right? But they're prepping you for work that technically isn't going to exist anymore, because a good majority of the work is going to be taken over by computers, right? So like even with the self-checkouts, there's not enough like people. Yeah, they're prepping people for work, but certain things people are going to be no use of, because the AI will just be doing it, which is interesting. So I'm just so frustrated with this realm, because I've been I've just been out of the box since a kid. So the whole school system and stuff just didn't work for me anyway. Um, so the long, like I've never been in there, so I'm on the outside looking in to see people. Oh yeah, gotta go to work and go to college and do this, and it's like, are you happy? Is doing that, like, don't get me wrong, certain people, like certain times you have to do stuff that you don't enjoy, but certain people are really doing stuff that they don't want to do just for expectations. And yeah, expectations. Yeah, I've got to be looking at hard work. Got to be a hard working person because of my family, and not to be judged and stuff. And it's like, yeah, people are getting so taken away from who they really are. And yeah, sometimes, yeah, getting caught up in the whole system shit will really take you away from who you really are. Like, we're so behind as a species. We're so behind as a species, yeah, evolution wise, like, and just society wise. Like, we're living in the 21st, like 2023, and we still got people starving, and like starving to death. But then we got, on the other hand, we got people that have got way more than they need, and it's like, well, there's a total imbalance, because you got people that got like 5 houses and only stay in one of them, and you got people that have no house and can't afford a loaf of bread. So there's a imbalance here, like a total imbalance, and we're in 2023 and it's still like this. Even with religion, my view on it, don't get me wrong, every sacred book has good teachings in them, but they're turning your power externally. Like, my God isn't judging at, like, if you do this you're sinning. Like, it's about experience. It's about experience. You come incarnated on earth for the human experience, to learn from your mistakes, right? Most, not everyone, most people will know right from wrong, right? Yeah, to a certain degree, yeah. They will get the odd few that, like, if you do something wrong, you know, like, the majority of people know that you're doing something wrong, right? But it's for you to know, and know that you're doing something wrong, and come to terms with it, and then to kind of stop doing that to a certain degree. Not to keep doing it, because you're not learning from your mistakes and not evolving, man. But yeah, we're so behind as a species, man. Like, even like I was saying with religion, people are judging people based on their religion to a certain degree, instead of seeing someone for who they really are, as a human being. Like, yeah, we're so behind, man. We're so behind. And even like with with borders and stuff, no one should own land, yeah. Who has given governments and corporations permission to own any land? The earth doesn't own isn't the earth isn't shouldn't be owned by anyone, yeah. Like, like, who's saying you can buy land? Like, it's not your land to own. The earth isn't anyone's to own. The earth provides everything we need. We're here for a short period of time. We need to be grateful for Mother Earth providing, and to coexist with Mother Earth, not to bloody be destroying her and bleeding her dry. Like, we're meant to be the smartest species, yeah? But we're the only species who have to pay for food and pay to live. That doesn't make any sense. Like, what? And with borders, like who the hell made up borders? You can't come over here because you haven't got certain paperwork. Why? Who said that you could even create this invisible line to say this is your country? Who's gave you that land to say this is your country? What? That doesn't make any sense to me. So that's what I'm saying. We're so behind, like, evolution-wise. So behind evolution-wise, man. But things just need to start shifting. It's so annoying. Because I know we're kind of, I don't know, man. We're just in, like, what's the word? Kind of, I know this has never been done before, like the whole evolution and ascension. Like, we are evolving rapidly as a species. In the last 3 years, we've seen a lot happen and a lot take place, yeah. And even the growth, like, Jesus, like the last 3 years, my growth has been like mad, like internal work, and just being drawn to become more natural, just in general, man. Being out in nature more, um, doing more internal work, um, focusing what I eat, exercising, yeah, just taking better care of myself and just trying to be more present and enjoy the ride, man, because the human experience is only here, we're only here for a short period of time, so it's about making the most of it and enjoying it while we can. Like even the smaller things, man, going out for a walk and getting a coffee and enjoying the coffee, man, and having watching the view. Like Jesus, like sometimes I'm walking and it's like I'm on autopilot, and then sometimes I'm sitting back and I'm observing what is going on. I don't know, just sitting down on a bench and just seeing like just the world go round. I don't know, people walking their dog or the birds, and just tuning in, just being more tuned in. I'm getting more tuned in, should we say, which is interesting because I know a lot more people are getting more tuned in, and people are actually connecting more. So it's weird. It's like I was saying before, the energies are shifting, and like I was saying, there is more of a split between the realms, should we say. So yeah, it'll just be interesting to see when the scales actually tip more to our side, because the scales have been over here for so long, and this is how, if you look outside, society has been so destroyed by the scales being tipped to this side too long. It's coming to this side, yeah. But like, it's just taking a sweet time. It's taking a sweet time, and it'll just be interesting when it actually does shift, because everything is how it should be, man. And yeah, it's just interesting. It's just so interesting to see how things are going to play out, and not for me, like for the last couple, for the last, I don't know, the last few years, I've just literally been going with the flow, not having no expectations and stuff, and just seeing how things go, and things have just worked out great. So even with the whole ascension and this event, I don't know what the event is, and I'm trying not to overthink it, right? Because people say about this solar flush. I know the Schumann resonance is a big thing, and the moon, because when they're in, they kick my ass. Like yesterday, I don't know what's going on with my nervous system, but yesterday when the Schumann resonance spiked, literally my knees and it's like my nervous system, I was feeling it, man. So yeah, I'm just trying to go out and grind and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. Everything, there's a lot happening on a energetic level, physical, emotional, and mental level, man. It's like it's all integrated into one, and yeah, it's just we're just in interesting times, man. So yeah, it should be interesting to see how things play out, and more things will come to light. Yeah, more things will just come to light, and some people ain't ready to see the things that come to light, or some people are choosing not to see, because their whole reality is going to there's going to come a point where the reality that they thought was their everything is going to just get the rug's going to just get pulled from underneath them. So they're thinking, yeah, the whole world's going to get turned upside down. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Yeah, some people are choosing to stay stuck, and then you've got people that are choosing. Nearly a lot of people that I'm talking to are feeling this kind of stagnant, kind of don't know what direction to take in. The only way that I can explain it is it's actually like being born again, should I say? Yeah, it really is like being born again. It's like I've had a few ego deaths or whatever, but now it's like I'm literally seeing the world through different eyes, and I'm finding out who I really am for like another time, like in this different realm, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm no longer resonant. Like for small talk, I can't entertain small talk no more. So if we're talking about things that matter, I don't know, how we're evolving as a species, inner work. I don't know, things that actually matter. I don't know, it's about vibration, man. You meet people and you'll be on the same vibration and you'll just click or you won't click. And I'm noticing that more. Like, like people, and the matrix is just getting so repetitive. It's always been repetitive, but now it's just getting more repetitive. Like people going to work and then going to the club or the bar like every weekend and every day, like even doing certain things like going to the gym every day. Like yeah, it's good for your body, don't get me wrong, but it's like repetitive. The matrix is just repetitive, and it's like yeah, I'm done with the repetitive shit, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just the what I'm seeing from the Matrix and stuff. It's just getting on my nerves. But things will shift. Things are shifting, innit? And we're here to assist. Um, but yeah, my guides and that just been said to kind of yeah, everything is how it should be, and we just got to go with it, man, and not resist, because the more you resist, you're gonna cause more problems. So whatever arises, you've got to just go with it, man. But yeah, that's the video's getting a bit long. I was just having a little ramble, yeah, just to let loose a little bit, man. While I'm at grinding, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon with another video. Anyway, peace, love, and light, tribe.